You said earlier that you have a sense of pessimism about the current moment. What gives you strength?
Well, what gives me strength is basically looking back. 70 years ago, somebody who looked like me, couldn't be a physician, would be unlikely to be a colonel, certainly couldn't be a department chair. And so when I look at how far we've come and that we've survived that, that gives me hope. Aligning myself with other people who are hopeful also gives me hope. And I also am a believer, and some cruel evangelicals have given Christianity a bad name, but that also is a source of hope to me. And I had said, someone who tries to prevent someone from being able to have a family by considering a fertilized egg a child, which is not the legal medical definition, um, that's not Christian, that's cruel. And so my faith gives me hope. Like minded people give me hope. Looking at the past gives me hope. And one of the things that I've done in retirement, I continue to teach. And so working with young people gives me hope as well.
You're speaking my language. I teach African American history. I'm teaching it now. My students are scared, rightfully so, but I think there are lessons to be learned from people who experienced far worse times than we did, who never gave up hope. Some did give up hope,
Right.
but
And
they
a
fought
recent
anyway.
example is we survive the COVID pandemic despite some terrible policies, despite vaccine conspiracies. And so, if we could survive that, then I think we can survive what's coming. There's a cartoon I love where it's a frog and its head is in the neck of a herring or some sort of large bird, and the frog has its hands around the herring's neck, and it says, "Never, never give up."
You're giving me flashbacks to middle school. I had a principal who had that, and anytime I got in trouble, I had to go into that office. But that
Never, never give up. Winston Churchill, never, never give up.
that stuck with me. Thank you for that.